Ain't even nothing personal.
I ain't gonna take it personal.
So don't you take it personal.
I might take it personal.
But either way it go,
You are now tuning in with
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
But we had a conversation that matter to the culture.
We live, man.
We live.
what it is, what it ain't.
What it
Too
could
bad,
be.
still
We ain't
stank.
worried about what it would be. Cause I ain't.
Y'all know what it is. It's the It's Nothing Personal podcast. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you here with us tonight. As you can see, Kendrick Samaj is back in the house.
Chill.
Big shout out to DJ Chosen. Thank you, man.
Start, man. Come on.
Shout out to
You know that present gonna get us an extra 100K likes.
I ain't finna do the laugh, she do it the best. So yeah, we're gonna come back today and we're gonna discuss weathering the storm.
Man,
Weathering
when it rains,
the
it
storm.
pours.
When it rains, it pours. Kendrick.
When it rains, it pours. I personally take it for what it is, though, and find some information within the storm. It's always a database for me. Always a database.
Right.
How you weather your storm, man?
That me?
Yeah, you were here last time, so you definitely we gotta start with you.
Man, I can't even sit here and tell you it ain't no challenge. And when it rains, it pours. But like I said, man, how I look at it, what really helped me cope with it is I understand that, like the famous quote is, losses ain't losses, or struggles ain't struggles, they lessons. And that's when I go within it and see what is the information that I'm getting provided within this, because I truly believe we only learning and growing when we going through storms, because that's what's gonna challenge us to figure some shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's bodybuilding, man. Muscle memory. That's what it is for me. Can't say I don't let that shit get to me at times, but shit. Hey,
Just can't quit, huh?
hey, it ain't in me. Straight up.
Yeah,
Can't stop, won't stop, no diddy.
Yeah.
What do you learn about yourself when you start weather when you learn that you can weather these storms? What do you learn about yourself?
We back on me.
Let me see, you back on me? Yeah. What do you learn about yourself?
What do I learn?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
Man, and that's where the data comes in. I totally go inward and pay attention to me, because another thing I stand on is I'm responsible for everything, every situation, so I'm paying more attention to what am I doing wrong that's causing me to experience this storm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tuned into my characteristics now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My flaws and being accountable for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't lie to ourselves. So when you feel that feeling that's telling you, yeah, you lacking right here, or you know what I'm saying, you could be better right here, like take that in your database and take it for what it is and accept it and grow from it. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole projection of the storms and the struggles that we experience. Me personally, I just always go within, because I'm knowing I'm accountable for me, and whatever gets me out of this storm is gonna have to be my actions.
So, with that being said, and this is on you again, Kendrick, what would be the one thing that you take from storm to storm? When you see the storm coming, what's one of the first things you tell yourself?
Kind of level up.
What does that mean?
Meaning, I'm finna go into training. I'm finna go to the next level in life. Cause my storm pattern is like, when I experience storms, I grow so much within the storm and my life level up.
Okay.
So that's the first thing that comes to my mind, like, it's the next level. Every time I come out of storm, I'm at the next level of my fulfillment within me.
So you saying when you know that when you're coming up on the storm or when you're about to enter a storm, you know if you get on the other side, there's going to be a better version of you. That's dope. That's dope. Peace. Let's expand a little more on weathering the storm, my brother. How do you grow? And what's some of the first things that you take from storm to storm once you had that confidence to tell yourself that you can get through it?
You just don't quit, man. Don't quit. And when I say don't quit, like, it's a whole lot of shit is gonna come your way. You like, damn, that can't, damn. But, you know, you got to box that shit. And that's how I get through it. I box it. And at the end of it, I'm Rocky. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stand on the steps, nigga.
I ain't on chain.
That's it.
Cause you've been defeated yourself.
Right.
Biggest thing, you not quitting, though. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to lay down. Get you a nap.
Yeah.
Everybody want a nap. A nap make you feel better. Break make you feel better.
But we must be true to ourselves and know that sometimes we do have to take a break. So we can stay energized to keep going.
Because
if you don't, you're going to burn out. And we don't want to burn out. I know we've all worked jobs and felt like, God damn, I ain't getting no rest. Burned out.
You can't get no rest in the rain, though. When it's raining, you got to hold your arm up. You got to keep the umbrella over your head. No matter.
Breather. Go get a breather. But don't sit.
To each his own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you saying no breaks, no stops, no.
Now when you under pressure, pressure bust pipes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pressure make damage too.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So when you under pressure, you just got to grind, you got to get it, can't let up. And when it's time to let up, you gonna be able to sit back. Yeah, you gonna feel comfortable sit back. You sit back while the storm comes, you gonna feel like a bitch. You gonna feel like a nigga, not a man. You know what I'm saying? People depending on you.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't, you wouldn't even keep doing it.
Right.
So now when they look at you, like, damn, he done quit. She done quit. They done quit. Everybody quitting because the leader done quit.
Yeah, that's how that go. But at the same time, ain't no quitting. But gathering, like, it's way more effective when your mind get exhausted even over your body. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I have to goddamn throw the cover over my head and goddamn throw my headphones in and get some teachings. You know what I'm saying? And just lay there and be in my head, because that's how I come up with my next plan.
You stay prepared, you ain't got to get ready.
Say that again?
You stay prepared. You ain't got to get ready.
Yeah. When you in a storm, shit, obviously you ain't prepared.
Nah, when you in a storm, that means you need to have all your equipment, all your tools to take you through the storm.
The mental break is a tool for me.
For you, you know. So, yeah.
I'm a thinker. I'm a head guy, like.
And the way you think might could help me through my storm. You know, I'm struggling. Right, look, take a break and do this.
Straight up.
Not lay down and do this. Take a break and do this. So
Take a break.
It's just a break.
So I get it.
Take a knee. You know what I mean? Take a knee.
And for you to be able to tell me that, I might tell you, hey man, you need to be sitting down right now.
Straight up.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Hey, and it might be that point within it. Nah, this ain't the time to sit down.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go a little further.
Go a little further, then we'll take a break.
Finish this job.
Yeah.
Then you take a break.
Yeah.
You in the middle of some work.
Like you said, Travis Hunter played the whole season, both sides of the ball. I'm sure he took them breathers every couple, like I ain't gonna say every couple minutes, but somewhere in he got to squirt water, goddamn something to get his endurance back up.
He did not return punts and kickoffs.
That was his break.
So in between change of possession and stuff like that, he wasn't on the field for special teams. So
and when you even look even deeper into that shit, it's like he probably could. He probably could get out there and return the ball.
He was
and score.
He was encouraged to actually take time off. You're going too hard.
And score.
Yeah.
He'll go get
Catch the ball on kickoff and score.
Yeah.
Well,
Straight on.
you know, he decided to take a break.
Yeah.
Not that he needed to.
He was already playing more than any of the average football players of the day.
Definitely.
So him taking a break shouldn't have been nobody's issue.
No. Don't you worry about him break.
Yeah. You make sure you stay out there.
People.
Yeah. Don't worry about him break.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody.
And then when you go so motherfucking hard, a motherfucker shouldn't worry about your break. You know you doing something right.
Straight up.
Facts.
Girlfriend, wife, mama, sister, auntie, say, well, you ain't said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I took my break, ain't said nothing. Cause I'm handling mine.
Straight up. Me personally, when I go through shit, like, ain't nobody gonna know until I came out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got down. Like, my girl, she can got down. She'll sense it, you know what I'm saying? If I'm, like, under a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? Cause I get mute.
Yeah.
But I'm still attentive, but I'm just locked in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm paying attention to my steps.
Right.
Like,
And like anything love you and you say you focus and they ain't never seen you focus before, they gonna catch them off guard.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, what is this?
Yeah.
But you gonna show them a pattern. You gonna show them a pattern like this is how life is gonna go for me.
Right.
And they pick it up like, damn, this him too mean. Right. And you gonna see me when I fall back.
Yeah.
You gonna see me when I chillax.
Yeah. If they love you, they gonna notice.
They gonna notice me when I speed up.
They gonna definitely notice the change.
Alright.
the whole, cause like you said, it's the alpha, the head honcho. So this whole pack following my lead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When my momentum up, the whole house alive.
That's true. Like when you definitely in a situation where your family trusts leadership, get up in the morning and get to work, and they'll get right in line.
The whole house,
They'll get right in line. They won't even say nothing, won't ask nothing. They'll just be, you know what I'm saying? What y'all need me to do? What you need me to do?
Right.
So,
TK on the way.
I see. So I want to piggyback on something that you said earlier. That what did you just say? I thought when TK sent a text. Either way, getting through the storm takes a lot of different things. It takes you having perseverance. It takes you knowing when to push through, knowing when to take a knee and regather your thoughts. But at the end of the day, like he said, you can't quit. You can't stop.
No.
The storm will pass.
Cause you're gonna get stuck in it.
But I was just gonna say, if you sit down, you'll be stuck in the wind, you'll be stuck in the rain.
And like an old saying say, trouble don't last always.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's cliche. Cool. But it don't. If you ever find yourself in jail and you live long enough, you got out.
Right.
The only thing you can't escape is death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So trouble don't last always. So when it get tough, you quit. That's when it's forever.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
That's when
you
it's
stay there long enough, you gonna become one with
You
it.
can make it permanent.
It's gonna be your lifestyle, your character. It's gonna be a character of you.
Yeah, and that's the pattern you're gonna show the people around you.
Right. I remember what you were saying earlier, that people don't see you go through your storm until you out of it. And you weren't here the last time we had this conversation about it Thursday, but hell, didn't nobody really know about what happened to us at the house with the flood. I was telling them we had a flood in our house.
Yeah, I was on line when you were talking about that.
And shit, it was I still had to go to the Alabama Music Awards, bro. I was up there talking to them people about business and taking pictures and shaking hands, but nigga, I was through inside. Like I was done. Like I know I got a problem to go home to and clean up, and I'm still up here. You know what I'm saying? Handling business, and the folk I was with was like, "You straight? Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep working. Let's keep doing what we gotta do." And I think I remember a couple of folks riding by and seeing you throwing like big, big ass dumpsters you put out when you clean the house out, big metal dumpsters, crates. You just feeling that shit with stuff. Somebody rolled by and they were like, "Man, what's going on?" I said, "I'm a hot flooded." "Oh, all right, that was up." Yeah, took off. You know what I'm saying? So moments like that, you either gonna be like, man, no, or you gonna be like, yeah, it's on me.
It's on me.
It's on me.
Yeah, man, you gotta put your big dog boots on. You gotta put your big dog boots on.
Yeah,
you don't got no big dog boots, you better find you some. You better get your shoes on. And if you ain't got no big dog boots, it's cause you ain't never had to order a pair.
Right.
You ain't never had to go get none.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause when it's time to go get some, you gonna go get some.
You gonna need them. You gonna have to have them. Right. You can't go out there in that deep ass water with them little shoe little Nikes on.
Yeah, gonna get stuck.
You gonna get bit by all them water moccasins.
Man, I saw on the well one time. It was a guy. He was in the government, and he was giving a speech. In the middle of that speech, he got a call that his wife and his son just died in a car wreck. He kept going like. Them motherfuckers they asked about 3-4 questions about his wife, and he just shut them down like, "Hey, I understand this, but we gotta get this."
We're on a different business.
Yeah.
This business.
Like he said, I'm gonna take one more question about that. But we gotta move on, and then let's get this out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't make this what you want it to be about. Make this for what it's for. This for what it's for.
it takes a different level of endurance.
You gotta compartmentalize, as they say. You gotta put the main thing.
You're a whole different type of man.
It's hard to do, bro.
Yeah, and then when you think like that, you wear your big dog boots. You know what I'm saying? You can put them on when it's time to put them on. You know, but you wear them. Like that's what you put on every day.
Shower with them hoes on.
Them your feet.
Yeah, them my feet.
Life goes on. At the end of the day, we gotta understand shit. Even though we going through our storm, shit, the world's still going.
The world gonna keep going. It ain't gonna stop until it stop.
That's not gonna start life for you.
No. Anything obligated, if we obligated to anything, we obligated to it just. And that obligation is to ourselves. And if we got people under our care to them, like we just gotta keep it going.
And something that a lot of people need to take heed to is you need to focus on the things that you can control.
That's it.
Whether you're in a storm or not. If it's something out of your control, that's it.
It's what a lot of people.
If it's out of your control, it's gonna cause a fucking storm.
Yes. When you try to grab hold to it and control it.
Don't even entertain that shit. That shit's not even.
There's nothing you can do. So by you being affected by it and letting it take you by your hair wherever it want to take you, you putting yourself in the negative. That you gotta come all the way back to zero and then go forward. Like, it's just a waste of time and energy.
That shit never gonna work, man. You gonna find yourself miserable. You gonna be making other people miserable. That shit not gonna work. So worry about the shit you can't control.
And that'll keep you out of a lot of storms, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression.
Yeah.
Control what you can control. The It's Nothing Personal podcast. We coming to you live from Academic Recording Studios, brought to you by Bag House, DJ Chosen. You know what it is, Urban Poison.
Big Keys.
Yeah, you heard.
We're in the building.
Yeah, man.
So we weathering the storm tonight, getting to it on the other side, part 2. Y'all remember last time we had a conversation, it was TKO, Keys, and myself talking about weathering the storm. Tonight we're bringing that conversation back. Bringing in Kendrick Samaj to give his insights on that very same topic. And what he said is basically echoing what we all have agreed upon is you gotta weather the storm. You gotta make it through. You can't quit. You got to see through it. You got to walk through it, crawl through it, whatever it takes.
Ain't no more gonna put on you can burn.
Bro, them ain't struggle. Them just hurdles are being tested.
Wow.
You got to keep talking.
Yeah, man. I wanna invade, man, and say congratulations to my brother Kadeem for his firstborn, man. Straight up. That's a blessing.
Yeah, congratulations, bro. It's time to put on your big dog.
Hey, hey, man. Life goes on, man. We just gotta keep going and adjust.
It's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Before it get worse. And if it get worse,
There you go. Lights, camera, action.
Alright.
What up, fool? Man, what's good? What's goody?
That's what I need in my life.
You been,
I feel like that, man.
We can goddamn. We can readjust and, you know what I'm saying?
This is like this.
Give me a mic check, TK.
Mic check.
Mic check, KG. KD.
Let's go.
Keys.
Am I close enough?
Need some more of them.
What number them?
Directional microphone for instrument. Mic check. One more time.
Check.
There it
Mic
is.
check.
There it is. Welcome to the party, TK.
Yo.
Welcome to the party. It's Nothing Personal Podcast. We're bringing back that weathering the storm conversation we had was it Thursday. Friday. Right. Kendrick gave his insight. Keith reiterated his insight. I myself have done the same thing. We just like you to weigh in on that. And the question that I asked them was, the specific questions I asked was, what did you carry with you from your storms when you made it out?
For me, I think the most important part of the storm is the lesson. What you learned during the process. Because if you don't learn nothing during the process, you're going to be right back in the same space, repeating the same thing over again. So I feel like the lesson is the most important thing for me. Because you got to learn something in order to be able to move forward and go to the next level.
Okay.
I mean, and maybe I ain't answered that question right. You know, there's been a lot of jibber jabber, but if you ask me the same thing, it's a whole lot of fight. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of fight. You hear me?
Good answer. So when you see the storm coming, what's the first thing you tell yourself, TK?
I'm built for this. I don't back down from storms. I'm gonna face them head on. You gonna have to see me by mine.
Hey.
I'm standing in the middle of the hurricane. What they call the eye? I'm in the eye, all with it. You gonna have to see me on God. Like I'm not going. Not when it come to me.
Man.
You feel me? You might fold up, but when it come to TK, I'm not folding, bro. You gonna have to see me. I don't care. It don't even matter. Oh God, we right back with it. We right back with it.
Yeah.
That's the only way to be. That's the only way to go. You gotta stand on business when it come to yourself. It's a must. You cannot. If the storm come and you fold, what you gonna do when the next storm come?
Drown.
You gonna get stuck in
Aight.
You ain't gonna make it to no motherfucking next storm.
And that's how it really go. Like if you don't overcome them storms, you get stuck there. And that becomes where you at.
Same shit.
Like straight up.
Same shit.
It's Not the Personal Podcast. As usual, we were happy to have you here with us again. Episode, I think, this 6.
We
rolling.
We cooking. As always, it's brought to you by Bag House, Ackerman Recording Studio, DJ Chosen Big Keys. We got somebody here in the building with us. Antonio Matter, 07 Rider, one of the most multi-talented individuals I know who's tuning in with us tonight. Thank you for being here. On the topic of weathering the storm, you got kids. How you pass that knowledge on to your youth and give them tools you didn't have as a young person?
Hey, look, I might sound a little crazy to some folks, but you send them through their own storm.
No, I ain't say they ain't got to go through the storm. I
Right.
said the tools to get through it.
No,
they gonna have to go through it.
They gonna teach themselves though, because at a young age, you put obstacles in their way, you gonna see how they overcome them. You gonna see how you critique it.
Did
You know what I'm
you
saying?
say, put obstacles in their way?
Yeah.
Let obstacles come.
You know, either way, however you do it, you know what I'm saying, you got their back. If they fall, you're gonna catch them. If you put it in their way, you ain't gonna let them fall. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be something that they got to use their brain for. They're gonna always have to think. So that's a storm for them. Cause their brain only so big, you feel what I'm saying? Our brain have to get as big as the universe. We got to figure it all out. They just got to figure out this little beat part. You gotta put it in their way. You gotta put it in their way early. I'm not saying, fucking spin your kid upside down and drop it on his head. No.
Yeah.
But you got to put some difficult shit in their way to make their
so
brain
you're
work.
saying challenge them like intentionally.
Off the rip.
Okay.
So
Off the rip.
Give the people an example of how you would challenge your children intentionally.
Oh man.
That interesting. I ain't never heard that.
So check it out, bro. Something as simple as don't eat my chips. Kids, they're your kids. You give them 9 times out of 10, you give them whatever they want, but there's got to be boundaries. There has to be. This is mine. That's not yours. There has to be respect. There has to be structure. There has to be everything there off the rip. So just as simple as a bag of chips. Don't eat my chips. I know you like them. You like them because I like them, and I let you taste them before. But they're mine.
Yeah.
Don't bother them. You do. You have consequences behind that. If you don't learn consequences early, you will think they're none later.
Right.
So you have to know early boundaries. That's not yours. And I'm not gonna disrespect yours. You know what I'm saying? So you have to lead by example, but you have to give them just as simple as don't eat my chips. Off the rip, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that is a good one. That's a key lesson, something that they're going to experience in life.
Going to. They can't avoid boundaries.
Yeah.
They can't avoid respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just not eating my chips is respect because you honored what I asked you. Yeah, and that's when you do unto others is you respect them to do
Because
unto
if
you.
you do it after that, it's gonna be some guilt with it because you know you aren't supposed to be doing
Knew
it.
you wasn't supposed to do that, and that's when your heart. That's when you wrong. When your heart say you wrong.
Yeah.
So you got to teach them at an early age how to use their heart. And that daddy got a whole lot of fight. Those storms that brought me to a whole lot of fight, and it's early.
What you saying, KD?
I said your heart is gonna guide you through life, especially when you driven by your intuition. You gotta be able to be aware of what your heart is telling you and follow. I feel like that's a place in life where society lacks is trusting their intuition and following their heart with decisions and situations that they put themselves in. A lot of people just follow the guidelines of what's been presented to them and act off of that. And that's 9 times out of 10 gonna take you somewhere that you personally don't want to be.
Anybody else want to do any? Give us any input on weathering the storm?
It is what it is. And everybody's storm gonna be different.
Everybody's song gonna be different.
That's true. That's very true.
That's why you got to follow your heart.
Hey.
You can't use the same tactics that I use to go to yours. I mean, you can, but it may not work for you.
Straight up.
You feel me? You can do it the exact same way I did it, and it still may not work for you. You gotta find a way that works for you.
Yeah.
So we can only, give y'all the ideas.
That's it.
You feel me? We can't tell y'all how to do it, but we can give you an idea like, hey, it what we went through to get there.
Straight up.
So this what you could do, and maybe you can start with these steps and then
Exactly.
find your own flow. You feel me? You just need to crank that bitch up though. If you get it crunk, shit, you gonna be alright.
And then,
But you got to crank it though. You feel me?
Hey,
Got to
that
get
can be
that
half
big crunk.
of the fight. Because if we
That's
can
real.
give you awareness of what to look for or the signs of the storm is coming, now that give you more time for proper preparation. like, man, we just gotta be attentive and aware. Like,
stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
man,
Stay
that's what
prepared.
he said.
For real,
Stay
stay
ready.
ready, you ain't got. That's
Stay
real.
prepared, you ain't gotta get
You
ready.
gotta be aware, man. Like, you can't be
your
walking through
umbrella,
life
keep your
just
BJ.
Know what
with
you
your
doing.
head down.
Those are facts. And I think the main point we got across tonight with weathering the storm is you can't quit. You have to go through it.
Yeah.
You can't, same thing we said Friday, you can't avoid the storm. It's going to come. Get ready, be ready, stay ready. And when it comes, go through it. Like we said tonight, you may have to take a knee and regather your thoughts and continue to press on. Or there may be points where you can't take a knee. The wind's too strong. You gotta find shelter. Take the steps. Go through the storm. And when you get on the other side, like Katie said to start it off, there will be a better version of you. Every time.
And that's the only way it's gonna go. Either you gonna become that storm and Sunday through Sunday gonna be stormy weather, or you just gonna sacrifice that brain power to use that extra momentum to get through it, and you're gonna get a better version of yourself. Those are the only two things gonna happen.
Yep.
And just on the up and all, we talking about a big storm. What y'all think about this mark of the beast?
Mark of the beast.
Yeah, you ain't heard that?
What's the mark of the beast to you?
Man, I don't know. I'm hearing that you're not going to be able to spend the dollar anymore. You're gonna be scanned. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a tick in you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be
A tick. Like a chip.
a chip in you.
Microchip, okay.
Yeah, in you, and it's gonna, you know, you're gonna be the universe's property. You're not gonna own yourself anymore. So if it comes around, cut to it. If it comes around and you have to take the mark of the beast, are you gonna take the mark of the beast?
No.
Are you gonna take the mark of the beast?
And it's a fight. Like, I feel like that's where all of these generations and generations of fear tactics that's been presented to the public in order to get us to bow. Like, that's why we have to be so indulged in ourselves and really our common sense and making shit make sense. Like, that shit, man, that shit is mine. Like, if a truth ain't defended, a lie come the truth by default, because ain't nobody telling no different story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe life can come to that, but at the end of the day, the only way life can come to that if we allow it to.
It takes so many people.
Yeah, it don't take everybody, it only take enough. And there is enough, but just like I know we all done heard, if 500,000 people decide not to go to work, like, you know how much power that'll give the people? Because that's all it takes, but out of fear of the fact of the consequences that would happen, people won't try that.
Right,
but
right.
if people were to do that, that'll give us so much power, because we just done gave up our power by not creating our own lives, by not just going our own direction in life.
We got to follow suit too, though. we got to.
We don't got to.
Man, we don't. Who else follow? Who else ain't? You know what I'm saying?
It got to be enough. But if enough don't,
we got to follow suit. We got to get up and go to work. We got to do what the hell everybody else is doing, or we ain't gonna have enough people doing what we want to do. Cause we was started already. We already be.
But that's just saying. That's throwing in the towel.
Nah, you got to work it in your own manner. You got to do it your own way. I'm just telling you what we got to do now, because we can't have it our way. Like,
Yeah.
So you're talking about Neuralink.
all right,
That's what it sounds like.
You're talking about Neuralink.
all right.
Okay. Would you be shocked to know that people already have this in their life?
Yeah, that would surprise the fuck out of me.
That's crazy. I was watching that shit.
Hold on. Why would that surprise you?
Cause they didn't have to do that shit.
You believe there's a system at play doing that, correct? A system of people doing to force that on us, right?
Man, I don't know what to think about this shit.
Well, you add, that's a specific thing to ask, because only a certain group of powerful individuals could even implement something like that to the people. And you know who those people are?
Who?
Who they are.
You know.
You know who they are.
Who they are.
You know who they are. The ones that do that.
All right.
This is what I've learned through my years of going down these different rabbit holes. Over time, there have been moments in history where they tried to force us to do. We typically fight back. We don't give them that. But if you pay attention over time, you can see that they've made the human population more and more docile and less resistant.
Docile.
They have taken the man out of the family effectively, especially in the black community, raising some soft young men and some tough ass little girls.
Talk this shit.
So they have put this in place and they created all this chaos. And what they will bring to these people who are in this chaos and in the dark is what is considered a solution. And they will willingly accept this perceived solution. That is the plan. I got a list of names right here of people who took it and they're happy. I'm not gonna say their names because we can't do this.
That's what they done created.
But I had to go on Google to see if there were
Seen it.
some people that you can find, and it's there.
Yeah.
Some of the things that you can do with these chips is open doors and elevators. You can print from secure printers. You can unlock your phone in your house. You can store your digital business cards and your debt, your credit cards, your data. Everything you need can be in here or in the back of your neck, wherever it is. To some progressive people who have been kind of brainwashed to thinking that human evolution is cybernetic, that sounds cool. I wouldn't do it, bro. But there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be more than willing to do it.
For that reason,
And
what
they
you
will
just
turn
said.
on us because we don't. That typically is the plan.
And they gonna try to make it the cool thing to do, like he just said.
They what I'm saying, like, cause I'm scared. Cause
That's if this is a reality. And I'm gonna tell you something else. That what we need to understand about a lot of this stuff, and even when I had this reality about this, some of it's happening fast, but I'm proud of humanity because it still shows resistance. It ain't gonna happen in our lifetime.
yeah.
But we gotta make sure our kids can carry on the resistance.
That's the only reason it bothers me. You hear me? Right.
And that don't mean you gotta go out and lead no resistance. But you yourself need to know how to resist. You need to know what the ground feel like. You need to know what the air smell like. You need to know what it feel like to stump your toe. Don't get stuck in the computer. Don't let them bring you your food. Get in the kitchen to cook.
Straight up.
Don't call nobody to clean. Clean it yourself.
Straight up.
Take care of yourself. Because that's what they trying to do, bro. They trying to get these
Handicap my ass.
stay at the house. I'll bring you food. I'll video games. Buy a console. We'll send it to you and download the motherfuckers. Don't go wait in line like your daddy did and
Gonna
show
make it
excitement
so-
and mingle with people about Madden. I just send it to you and play niggas online. Don't sit next to you like you did back in the day. You remember playing Madden with a nigga on the sofa? They already in the process of doing the shit. The only way we can truly fight back is to raise our children right.
Hey,
That don't mean right as in some way that society says, but your children need to know what's happening to them.
Yeah, natural law, like, and that comes from what I was just saying, us allowing the world to paint the projection of our life. Like, we got access to this mind for a reason. Like, common sense are available for a reason. And people choose not to use their own common sense and allow people that doesn't have our best interests to create their game plan for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go throughout life using your mind to create your next step. Not what come across the TV screen, not what they telling you what's going on. Cause if you paying attention, everything they telling you what's going on is to put fear in you to submit.
Stay in the house.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay in the house. Don't come outside. Stay in the house.
So if you understand that that's not being done in your favor, that should give you more intention to go inside your head and use that shit more.
You know, that's true. But again, they are using things to make us docile. They are using social media. They're using just social media, really.
Give a
and
definition
music.
of docile, because I don't know what that means.
I'm going to give you the exact definition.
Alright. That's crazy, because I was watching Neuralink, and I looked up what exactly is Neuralink. The night I was recording at work that night, and I watched Elon Musk explain it. And one thing that caught my attention that he said is it's gonna be done like so slowly to the point where it's gonna be gradually introduced to, it's just gonna be through until by the time it's fully introduced, it's like not gonna be a big deal.
They're gonna accept it.
You know what I'm saying?
Accept it, brother. That's the whole plan.
Yeah.
The whole plan, and just like we as a people, I like to talk about us, accept bullshit.
Yeah.
We make excuses for bullshit.
And we let them think for us.
Yeah.
Like, people don't think for themselves. Like, you could be telling somebody something, but they're not gonna believe it till they see a government official or somebody that's considered to be a higher up say it. But that's allowing them to think for you. And you really can't trust them to think for you, because if you only believe what they say, ass is grass.
Yes, great.
Docile means ready to accept control or instruction.
Okay.
Submissive.
And that's it. Like, if you being real with yourself, and if you paying attention to the world, the majority is basing their facts off government officials.
And I want to speak on government officials, because that's an interesting topic. Do y'all remember the way government officials carried themselves when you were younger? Do you have any knowledge of that and how they talk to each other, how they carry themselves on TV? They seem respectable.
You know?
They seem like they had some sense and common decor of how to just do business. Have you noticed that the ones we dealing with today do not?
They got conflict going on national TV, cracking jokes on each other.
Calling each other out of their name, not wanting to say sorry.
She said not professional
At all, bro. Like, at all. Like, that nothing gets done in our government anymore. It's just a bunch of back and forth people. Just chatting with each other like a bunch of angry women, just chatting back and forth. That's it. And that's a red flag to me. Because if the people that we quote-unquote voted to quote-unquote lead, quote-unquote us, ain't doing nothing but fighting, what the fuck you think gonna happen? So, all the things that you just talked about with the Neuralink, stuff like that, it could be happening behind those people or right up under their noses, or they may not give a shit. They seem like a bunch of people that just want to sit in the chair for money, and that's it. So anything that a person like an Elon Musk or any powerful individual with that much influence that they wanted to pay their way into doing, it's a game on now, bro.
Easy.
It's game on, because they all lining their pockets.
Yeah.
So,
And boosting their ego.
yeah, that's it.
Because it's more power. It's like, I feel like they got a strange obsession for power, control.
Oh, yeah. And my wife and I talked about this just last night, about how I think they skipped a generation of politicians. My age group, 42-year-old. We kind of supposed to be in there right
now.
But why they 80? Why they 79? Why they in their late 60s? Why the dude stand up on the podium or drink the nation just zone out? Like,
damn,
what's
they're
his
shaking.
name? It ain't Mitch McConnell. Is it Mitch McConnell? Old dude? I think that's his name. But he just blacked out, bro, like he had a stroke in front of America.
He ain't gonna work for them,
But he still got his seat. Lifetime positions. So anything that can happen with technology, I believe it's all on the table, because they too stupid to even see it coming. Nigga, they turn AI loose on America. Y'all can have it. Do what you want to with it. That's a bad idea. I seen a
that
picture.
shit will handicap the fuck out of you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Now, it's funny that we such a country of degenerates that our AI really don't know what the fuck is going on. So that might be good, but then you got China and other places like that use that AI to do things. So It's interesting, man. They have no idea what's going on. All they know is they trying to make some money. That's it. But I don't know where the fuck the money gonna come from. That's what be killing me. Neuralink. We got on Neuralink tonight.
Man. Hey, and we hit it good.
That was a good one, that bro.
Yeah.
My partner, like, we gotta stock up. Yeah, this is what
One that you all was talking to about what if we had to become one and go against, like, would we be able to survive? I don't know.
fuck, man, we're not gonna be able to cook
In the condition we in now, we fucked. But that goes back into the drill music, and like it's so much intention on pinning us against each other and pinning the public against not thinking to where when it comes to time, like people ain't gonna see it coming, or ain't worth a damn. Like motherfuckers can't be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not. I can't, like, I don't know how to shoot a gun properly. I don't know, like, in the majority of our culture is in that state to where we don't have no self-sufficiency, no survival skills. So we fucked in the condition that we in now. But I truly believe too that it's so much intention on that because we got so much power in us that their only defense is to keep us unaware of the powers that we possess.
Yeah, that's definitely the game plan. Make sure you don't know how powerful you are.
Yeah.
The strongest structure in America is the American family. Straight up. Nothing stronger than husband, wife, raising a child.
Yeah.
Nothing stronger than two parents building a child up, because you put the feminine, masculine energy into that child and you love them the right way. They come out and they create a better society. They don't want that here, bro.
Oh,
like it's clear they don't want that.
Right.
It's clear they don't want that. If you look online and you see different places, different, more evolved countries, you're gonna see families together, bro. You're gonna see husbands and wives, or husbands and husbands, or wives and wives.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is, it's two parents, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's two parents, and they're gonna raise the children together. And those children, man, I get lost on YouTube sometimes with a lot of the stuff that like other countries do. And when you see them like try different foods and stuff, and the way they describe it, the way they talk about it, it's like, man, this is a young person, but this ain't a crash dummy.
Right.
They got crash dummies. There's crash dummies in every society,
Yeah.
but they not putting them forward. Like, they're not promoting them. This is a well-educated young man and woman that we talking about here. And they talk about their parents. Mom and pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They talk about their parents.
Right.
And we over here fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like the women fighting to hold around to make babies, but not looking at who they're making the babies with. Bum ass niggas don't need to reproduce. Like, straight up. We can agree with that, right?
They don't know that.
Yeah, they do, bro.
Like, I feel like motherfuckers don't know shit. Like, they just, I ain't saying that they don't know, but they have been trained to not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not controlling my direction in life. I'm just whatever decisions I make and wherever it put me at, that's just what it is. And that's in our culture. Like, we need the people to understand that and be aware that there's an intention on our culture being in this state to where we don't give a fuck and just flying through life with no direction. Like, that's important for us to pay attention to and be aware of. Cause if not, we fuck.
They keep us so distracted, bro, with drama and chaos and back and forth.
Entertainment.
And the sad part about it is we the damn entertainment. That's what be blowing my mind. Like, we being brainwashed by our own regurgitated version of ourselves. That's not even really who we are.
No.
It's just who they think we are, who they want us to be.
Created, reprogrammed to be.
It's like when we was young and they would call us savages but we knew we were savage. You know what I'm saying? Or when Hillary Clinton called us fucking super predators.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that shit on TV and was like, you mean like the Predator from space? I don't think my niggas is that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we tap shit up every now and then, but damn, Super Predator?
Right.
Like, that nigga a beast, bro. You don't really want to fuck with Super Predator, nigga. They been putting that in our minds for so fucking long, bro. Like, we starting to believe it.
Yeah, because you'll catch some people that are, I'm that.
Yeah, I'm a crash dumb. I'm a crash out.
I'm gonna go.
Like,
Take that
why,
shit as a compliment.
I'm gonna go.
Why, bro? Just why? You know, and we don't have to teach each other that shit. We don't. We don't have to tell each other that, you know, a lame is somebody who's handling their business, or someone only can be cool if they are living a street life. All of that is us. We come from both of them places, so why can't they both be appreciated and brought into a balanced spot instead of just saying we're gonna be crash dummies as a people? That's it. That shit kills me, man. That shit kills me.
Gangsters and niggas.
Ice Cube said that shit one time. He like, a gangster is a nigga who handles business, bro. A gangster take accountability.
When the word came, that's what it stood for.
I mean, hell, the whole shit came from the Black Panther Party, bro. It came from us trying to protect us. And because us needed protection in other places, you split a little bit. Or you go over here, you handle this division, you handle this division, or you be blood, you be the Crip. We all doing this. And, you know, white people always get in the middle of it and say, nah, y'all fight. That's how they did Jamaica. Y'all remember how they did Baltimore, goddamn, man. Made them people fight each other. And he tried to get them two white men to hold their hands. And it was like he was pulling animatic. They wouldn't touch for nothing in the world. Just because they want all them people to die. Those are things that are documented in history. That's why I be so adamant about saying, ain't no excuse for us not knowing better.
Straight up.
It's plenty of information and video footage of us seeing a society try to step on our necks, but people act like they don't know that they can make choices to rectify that. You don't have to be caught as a victim, but if you just live that victim society, then that's what you gonna be.
That's why I love what we doing, man. Like, it's nothing personal podcast, man. We come here genuinely to uplift. Like, our sole purpose for being here is to
give you good vibes.
Straight up. And bring some understanding from what we've understood.
Cause we had a conversation that matter.
Like,
understand us. Don't take it personal.
Straight up, man.
Or you can righteously. Some people need that, you know. I mean, it's okay.
It's whatever you need.
Just learn from it.
It's for you.
Stay focused.
What's for you is for you.
Always.
Cause you're in control.
Man. Yes, sir.
Anything else y'all wanna bring up? I got a little something right here.
Yeah, let's get into that. That was interesting.
TK, you familiar with Skip Bayless? I know you don't know who Joy Taylor is. I'm just go ahead and get a read right here. I got something I had AI do for me. Shout out to our computer overlord.
It's Nothing Personal podcast.
It's Nothing Personal podcast. And I would like to start by saying these are all allegations. As juicy as they may seem, they are all allegations. Former Fox Sports hairstylist has filed a lawsuit against the network and several of its employees, including Skip Bayless and Joy Taylor, alleging bad misconduct with people touching. We can't say certain words. Y'all know that, right? I can't say it.
We're gonna have to come to a point where we're gonna have to bleep out the cut.
I would really like it if we just try to stop cussing.
You know?
That would be great. But with certain things we really can't say. Like, oh, they have to shut it down. Are we live? And then can you edit it out?
Yeah, we'll talk about it on camera.
I ain't gonna do that because I don't want to put that on KD. There's stuff we can't say. And just know we ain't gonna say it because I've seen people just get taken out for it. So, anyway, The lawsuit claims that Bayless made unwanted advances and propositions towards the hairstylist. While Taylor dismissed her concerns and even mocked her about the situation. I told y'all that she told a girl about it, and she like, y'all don't worry about it. It's all good. That's what we do out here. The lawsuit alleges that Skip Bayless made repeated adult advances toward the hairstylist, including offering her money for adult activities, sending her adult messages. The hairstylist also claimed that Bayless would put his hands on her inappropriately and make comments about her appearance. He said she was very voluptuous.
How much money was involved?
$1.5 million to clap cheeks.
Man, shit.
To clap cheeks, my brother.
What you want to what you money from my mom?
Pay your money.
What you money from my mom?
Clapping cheeks. Woo. She also alleged a hostile work environment. She says Fox is just like that. That's how they get down. The guys do disrespectful things to the women, and you just better get in line. The defendants in this lawsuit include Fox Sports, Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and several other Fox Sports employees. She even mentioned Shannon Sharp's name. He's not in the lawsuit as a defendant, but apparently Skip Bayless was jealous of the chick because Skip thought that Shannon was clapping cheeks.
Shannon might have been clapping cheeks.
Ain't none of Skip business.
Have y'all noticed that that's a common trend within the entertainment industry?
Yeah.
And taking it like, we've heard that narrative in all departments,
Decades,
from the movies to the music. Now we're hearing it in sports, commutation, and shit, after so many times of hearing the same thing, goddamn, hey, there are allegations, but hey.
You know, it ain't been no surprise that Hollywood been doing slimy stuff. It ain't been no secret. I think the difference is now the internet, social media, and people just can say it.
And Cat will.
And he's still winning, bro. It's a whole nother year.
Bro, he said
It's
it.
365 days. He's still on top, bro. He ain't lied yet.
Everything, hey, prophecy fulfilled.
Prophecy fulfilling, bro.
Fulfilling.
It's still ongoing. To finish what I was gonna say, Fox has denied allegations and say they will investigate. It is an ongoing lawsuit. Some side miss is that Joy Taylor was alleged to have adult activity with Fox Sports CEO Dennis Dixon. What is his name? His last name is Dixon. And in the midst of all this, the hairstylist told Joy, you probably shouldn't deal with that guy. Joy said, it's okay. You know why it's okay? Joy said that if it don't go in her favor, she will just accuse him of doing things that she didn't ask for.
Oh, man. Oh,
When you say dealing, what you mean by dealing?
Dealing, they having entanglements.
Oh, okay. So
There's a word we can use.
if her
Entanglements.
dealing with him
So-
doesn't go how she wanted to go,
She's gonna flip the script on him and say that it was unwanted advances and me too the guy. This is very interesting because that's her. See her?
man.
She's a big advocate for hyper feminism, like stepping on men, being a boss babe. She tells everybody that she hustled her way to the top of Fox Sports. She grind, she got out there and did all this hustling and you know what I'm saying? Like
but she said pretty
legitimate work.
privilege.
Pretty
privilege.
and she speaks highly on having pretty privileges.
Whoa.
What do that mean?
It means she thinks she too fine for accountability, basically. And shit, if y'all ever get some time and you bored, you go listen to her. She'll bird.
Most definitely gonna check her
She a
out.
whole bird, bro. And she's always been a bird to me. But hearing this is like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
And
1.5 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money on
That's a lot of money. So you know that's popping on not just the internet, that's popping on the news right now, like everybody talking.
that's crazy.
And it just dropped today. So it will be ongoing. Probably the next couple times we have she shoot a show.
Yeah.
Because this is going to court.
Man,
I know
falling
everything
in the
about
soup.
Skip Bayless ain't gonna do no plea deal. He gonna take her ass all the way to dope. He gonna to the dope with it. So now she has a show that she runs called Speak, and it normally airs Monday through Friday. Outside of Skip Bayless, who doesn't work for Fox, he did still do his show. I think last night. Everybody else who's in this case, their show came on today. Joyce did not.
Oh, she got her shit together. She putting that shit together. Y'all gonna watch out.
Hey, man, but that's what's going on. Like the London Bridge is tumbling down.
Kathleen said last year was gonna be the year that everything gets revealed. It's still being revealed, man.
Yeah.
And you know, Hollywood ain't where it's at. I've been saying for a long time, those people ain't real.
They destroyed so many lives. And hey, comes around.
They sat in their house, they mansions during COVID, and said we're sheltered together. I used to be like, I can't believe they say some shit like that. I can't believe you come online and look at people and say we're together in this, bitch. Fuck, is that 3 chandeliers behind you?
I feel like I know we all done heard that.
You got a whole Picasso back there talking about we struggling together. Shut up! I don't want to hear from you.
They, I don't know. I mean, I ain't saying go back to like sayings in the culture and shit like. Like the shit that they do, I done heard like they gotta make us aware of the things that they're doing against us, but that shit be done in a way where motherfuckers don't catch it.
They put it in
still
movies.
Do it willingly.
They put it in movies or subliminally present it to you quickly or something.
Cause it can't be forced.
I mean, it can now.
Yeah.
It is like, what's the movie?
It's like finesse.
Yeah, it's very finesse.
Yeah.
It's very finesse.
Yeah, they do that shit too.
So they make us do it willingly. So
what it is you got knowledge of it, so it ain't so foreign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your brain says this looks familiar.
Yeah. But like that Neuralink, they just gonna slip it in.
If you let them,
slip it in.
I see what I think the Neuralink is gonna happen is the people that accept it are gonna be put against the people that don't, and they're gonna hope that in the middle is the slaves.
They gonna have all these commercials showing it's gonna become it's gonna become the next flex.
Think about how they got everybody on phones.
Yeah.
We was fine with landlines, bro. The only way you can get a hold of me if I was at the house. Yeah. Otherwise, see me out here.
You see the commercial and the commercial looks appealing. It looks like something that would be fun to indulge in, and that's how they gonna present it.
Right. You're absolutely right. Hey man, don't take the chip. Do not take the Neuralink. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't listen to people that look like Joy. That girl's a
man.
Yeah. Woo, that's a mess, bro.
It's nothing personal, man.
Nothing personal at all. We just talking on what we see, y'all. We just talking on what we see. Again, we thank y'all for tuning in. Each episode is brought to you by Bag House, Urban Poison, DJ Chosen, Academic Recording Studio, Big Keys in the building. Shout out to Antonio Maddox for chilling with us tonight.
H Boogie.
As always, it's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal.
Man.
Don't you take it personal.
Let's go. Peace. Here to stay, man.
Aye.